Long live the Empire.
Hello there, fellow collectors. Welcome into the stream. Welcome into the show. Welcome to episode 85 of Sunday Showcase. I'm your host, Steve. It is a W Sunday, baby. Let's go, Pats. It is a light news week once again, but we're gonna do a Q&A. So think of some questions. I got some from the Facebook group as well that have been posted, but it should be a fun time. Thank you all for being here. We got 19 of y'all in the house to start off the show. Please hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. And if you work tomorrow, I hope this helps you get rid of those Sunday scaries. I do not work tomorrow. Otherwise, I hope you all enjoy your stay. A little housekeeping for you as always, guys. If you like what I do and want to support the channel, please consider becoming a channel member and joining the Fandom 55. You get access to a bunch of cool perks, bunch of fun stuff, and don't forget Underground Store credit just went out to the higher tiers. Superfans, Fanatics, and diehard tiers, $5, $10, and $15 for quarterly store credit. That just went out a couple of weeks ago, so you should have that in your account. And thank you all so much for being members. I appreciate it. And yeah, don't forget you get that store credit just for being a member. And speaking of Underground Figures, guys, go check them out, undergroundfigures.net. You get a bunch of cool things. You spend less money, you get double box shipping free of charge, you get the best customer service. Make sure you go check out Underground Figures as always. And if you like the cases behind me, go check out MODUSPACE. Use code FANDOM in all caps for a little bit of extra money off your order. And then go check out FULCRUM Customs as well. I think he dropped the price on his Sabers $5 more. So you get a single blade for 80 plus code FANDOM 10 for 10% off. And then 15% off if you're a top tier channel member. So you can get Sabers a really good price. And yeah, be sure to go check him out. And I'm going to keep an eye on this football game because I'm curious to see who's going to win this one. Oh, hold on. Let me do something real quick. Okay, let me get to all you lovely people in the chat. We got Neil Erific in the house, diehard channel member. What's up, Neil? Dang first in. Everyone else watching football? Yeah, everyone's watching that football. Anyways, good evening, Steve and you wonderful collectors. Let's have a fun chat. Yeah, hope to have a fun show tonight. Thank you so much for being here, Neil. Gotta turn my music down a little bit. We got Ryan Sadler in the house, super fan of the channel. What's up, Ryan? Good evening, fellow collectors. That Grievous is going to be making its way out to Ryan for winning that on my 2-year anniversary. Just got that Grievous in. They're going to be shipping it out probably midweek. So congratulations, man. We got the latest diehard channel member. One of them, Danny Spotchka. Danny Spotchka is apparently back as he rebuilds his Star Wars collection. What's up, Danny? Evening, everyone. We got another diehard channel member, Valkyrie Magnus. What's up, Valkyrie? Good evening, Steve and friends. Let's have a fun live stream tonight. We shall. We shall. We got my guy Cage in here, Fanatic of the channel, longest reigning channel member and moderator. What's up, everyone? Hope you're all doing well with the goated strength emoji. Let's go. Hope you're doing well, man. We got Universal Key in the house with the Goated Cap Shield. Super fan of the channel. Evening, everyone. Evening to you, man. Thank you so much for being here. Woo! We got another fan, Big Dog Pound, in the house. What's up, dude? We got Eclectic Collector. What up, everyone? What's up, Eclectic Collector? Appreciate you being here. We got Clinton Martin, longtime fan of the channel. Howdy, folks. Howdy to you, Clinton. Appreciate you tuning in, man. I know you're probably stressing right now about this game. Close game. Oh, and the Rams just scored a touchdown. Bad timing, man. Sorry, dude. Big Dog Princess CJ Stroud sold out on the Texans, dude. The Patriots defense does not get enough credit. That's what I've been saying all day. The whole narrative, everybody's picking against the Patriots all day, all week. Patriots are going to lose. The Texans defense is too good. The Texans defense is going to destroy the Patriots. Patriots aren't good enough. They played a weak schedule, and nobody has been talking about the Patriots defense all week. No love for the Patriots defense. I don't get it. But yeah, glad the Pats won. What's up, Doug Guido? Says what up, all. What's up, dude? Thank you so much for being here. Clinton's going to be locked in. He's going to be locked into that Bears game, dude. Says congrats on the Pats victory. Thanks, man. Good luck. Striker 47's in the house. Hello. Finally got in my Snow Trooper Commander. Good figure. Hope the foot soldiers will be coming soon, but looking forward to the show. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here. I put my Snow Trooper Commander on payment plan. Push him out a ways. Neil Irving says, love that TK from the Bad Batch. Looks so close to my Green Macquarie. Yeah, it does look like the Macquarie concept figs. Maybe the 50th anniversary. I could see them maybe doing something like that for the 50th anniversary. That'd be interesting. We got Stacey J291 in the chat. What's up, Stacey? Good evening, Good evening, Steve and fellow collectors. Yeah, everybody's on. A lot of Seahawks fans. We got MB Dyson, the house fan of the channel. What's up, Steve and crew? What's up, MB Dyson? Thank you for tuning into the show. Another fan of the channel, Johnny Chronicles. What's up, Johnny? Evening, Steve and chat. Can't believe the Pats pulled it off. Also, it's fucking snowing. Dude, it is cold here in the Midwest, Wisconsin. We are in a winter weather advisory, and it is -25 to -30 below wind chill through, I think, noon tomorrow. So it is a high of 3 degrees tomorrow on Monday. It's crazy cold. We got Roman Helmet in the house. What's up, dudes? What's up, Roman Helmet? Thank you for tuning in. And appreciate you being here, man. We got Brad Cormack, long time super fan of the channel. What's up, Brad? Evening, everyone. Hello there. Hello, Brad. We got Collection Sessions, long time fan of the channel. Hello there, hello, collectors. Appreciate you being here. Make sure I'm not skipping anybody in the chat. Brad says he picked up another Fulcrum Saber yesterday. Dude, nice. You'll have to let me know when you got. We got Blue Tattoo in the house. What's up, Blue? Hey, everyone. Welcome back, man. Thank you for tuning into the show again. We got 70 Ray Rich. What's up, man? What's up? Oh, he says, what's up? Hope you're having a good night. Appreciate you being here. We got Moose Stream in the house. Diehard channel member. Thank you, Moose, for being here. Hello, community collectors. I picked up my General Grievous at P.O. Box yesterday. I must unbox Legolas and save. Dude, that's a lot of nice unboxings. Congrats. What up, though, Fig Poser? Go Pats. Let's go. Let's go. Ray says, nice hat. Thank you, man. Had to represent the dub. You know what? I gotta brighten myself up a little bit on my screen. Oh yeah, there we go. Brighten it up, baby. There we go. D'Lo made a bad prediction. Now he's salty. Oh yeah, he was saying some mean things about the Patriots, man. Who says we'll have a Stormtrooper Commander this week along with Spider-Man 77. Dude, I saw that Spider-Man going for like crazy money on eBay. I think like $700. That limited one. Crazy, man. Crazy. Crazy. What's up, CT603? Appreciate you being here, man. Hope everyone's enjoying the long weekend. Go Pats. It's nice to see some other Pats fans in the collecting world. I gotta say. Gotta say it, man. Go Pat. It's gonna be it's gonna be an interesting next few weeks here. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they do next weekend. And I think they're playing in the, I want to say the AFC Championship game is in the afternoon too, which is nice. We got Titer fell in the house. What's up, Titer? Fan of the channel. Yeah, I got my Snow Commander on payment plan as well. Yeah, I kind of pushed that one out because there's some other stuff. I'm waiting on that Chewy 3PO to come in, Savage Press too. So I'm kind of just not in a super rush to get that one. Yeah. MB Dice says, I picked up Shin Hati. Oh, and Transformer to Amelia from Mega 2. Interesting. Interesting. That's a great figure. Oh, Valkyrie, thank you so much, man, for the $4.99, the $5 reduce. I appreciate you, man. And I know Valkyrie, he's always sending me like actually some really like nice photos of the city of Seattle. Really cool. But I know like he's a Seattle fan. There's some other Seattle fans too. I think I'm pretty sure, like, at least in the Facebook chat, like Howard Potts is a Seattle fan. There's a couple other Seahawks fans. So yeah, they really destroyed the 49ers, man. They're playing really well. So it's going to be like an interesting, the AFC and NFC championship games are going to be just interesting. The teams are a little bit different from what we've like kind of been, you know, experiencing for the past, past couple seasons. So it's going to be a fun time. But thank you so much for your generosity, man. I really do appreciate that. You don't have to give me any more money than you already do, but thank you so much, Valkyrie. Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl would be intriguing. Two very different teams from when they last met in the what was that, Super Bowl 49, I think. Am I right? Yep. Yeah, crazy. Dang. Blue says high of 2 degrees, low of -10 here tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. I don't know where you live, but it sounds like you live kind of around where in the Midwest or northern parts of the country. Cold. What's up, 16 Star Wars Pimzoid? Thank you for being here. Got Snow Trooper Commander, Bib Fortuna, and a 104th Clone Trooper incoming this week. Nice. Very nice. We got Christian Crosshair Cooper, longtime fan of the channel. What's up, Steven, everybody? What's up, Christian? I appreciate you being here, man. Hope you're doing well. Ooh, Brad got that Obi-Wan Clone Wars Saber, dude. One of my favorite figures, one of my favorite looks. Love it. You're going to love it, man. You're going to love that. And CT603 just became a member. Thank you so much, man. What level did you join at? We got new fan tier channel member. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. Number 56. The ranks continue to grow. And yeah, dude, hope you enjoy those emojis, and now you'll be entered into all the giveaways that I do. So I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. You are too kind, as is all of the other members as well. Thank you so much. Neil says Snow Trooper Commander arrives tomorrow. May need AT-AT to trudge to the mailbox to get it. The Great White North. Yeah, man. Especially Canada's always getting some more snow, I feel like. What's up, Batman Collectibles? Longtime super fan of the channel. Thanks so much for being here, man. As a Titans fan, thanks for beating the Texans. Also, you're welcome for Vrabel. Dude, Mike Vrabel is just where he belongs. Where he belongs, dude. Back with the team he won the Super Bowls with. Sorry, I'm looking at something. But yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. It's crazy like what happens with teams like that. I don't know, some people just, yeah, the I don't really know the whole situation with the Titans, but yeah, dude, like I said, Mike Vrabel, he's exactly where he should be. Tired says, Steve, did you get Bib? I did not get Bib Fortuna yet. I probably will at some point though. But I still need to figure out what I'm doing with this Jabba situation. Once Sideshow officially like has them in stock. We'll see. I don't know yet. That's a big dedication. But I would like to get that figure at some point. And CC's dropping that $5 dues. We all we got, we all we need, with the voice crack included and all. Dude, the rallying cry. Let's go, man. It's crazy, dude. Everyone's just been hating on this team all year. Oh, they got the weakest schedule. They don't play anybody. They can't beat anybody. And then they go in the playoffs. They win 2 big games. Come on, man. People got to start believing. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for your generosity. And cheers to you. This is my celebratory scotchy scotch for the dub today. But thank you so much, dude. You did not have to do that, but I appreciate it. Exactly. Technically, variable belonging to the Patriots first. There you go. Ray said, saw Bone Temple today. It was good. I've heard mixed things, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. I am way behind in those movies. I don't even know if I would. I don't even know if I'll watch them. Yeah, Ryan says Sideshow job is incredible. You must do what you feel is right. Of course, yeah, I'd like to get that at some point, but that's a big commitment. It's a lot of dough. What's up, Darth Malcolm Smith and Lower Jaw? Not so scary Sundays. I have tomorrow off. I am off tomorrow as well. Hopefully, a lot of you people in the chat are off for the holidays too. Patriots should beat the Broncos, dude. I hope so, man. I mean, you have to really take advantage of this game. You got to take advantage of this game for sure. No starting quarterback, like, man. Huge opportunity to get a dub. But okay. Where are we at here? Start talking about some figs. Let's talk about Squid Game figure here. We'll start out with that. We're going to talk about just a couple figures. There really isn't much, guys. Hopefully we'll get some stuff this week. I would think we're going to probably get a couple of releases or something because we're in this window. Hopefully before Chinese New Year. But let's talk about this figure here. This Squid Game figure. I know I'm pretty sure it's Ji-hun, but is it Song Ji-hun? I don't know exactly how to pronounce his name, but I watched this show and it was really interesting. I saw this show. I remember season 1 came out and it was like getting so much hype. Everyone really loved the show. I watched season 1. I thought season 1 was good. I mean, the show in and of itself, just the whole entire thing is just crazy. Yeah, just the whole entire concept of it is really crazy, but I thought it was good. That little like part 1 of the second season or whatever, however they deemed it, like part 1 and part 2, whatever the second and third thing that came out. I watched I waited until the third part was out so I could just watch all of it in a row rather than having to wait until halfway through. Cause it was basically just like one big season, but, it was, I'm not sure how I feel. I'm not going to talk about the show. I'm not sure how I feel about the ending of the show. But I didn't like the show really enough to like, there's some things that I feel like I've seen that I don't really feel the need to collect. And this is one of those things where I don't really feel the need to collect it. That's what I'll say. Figure wise, I think the sculpt actually turned out pretty dang good. I think like this actually like turned out like it looks actually pretty good. And all the games that they got are actually from the like that second part. Which is cool too. Reminds me of like what you see in the show, but which is crazy. But yeah, this one's just not really necessarily for me. What's up, Nick? Says sup, pal. What's up, Nick's Collectibles? Thanks so much for being here, man. Striker says, I'm a fan of Squid Game and I purchased this figure, but I think it would have sold better if the front man and the soldiers were available. I pre-order now. Hopefully this year. Yeah, it is interesting that they didn't do that they haven't done like front man or like some of the some of the like workers. Bubble Fencini, what's up, dude? Celebrates 18 months of membership. What is up, Boba Fettuccine? Thank you so much for being here as a super fan of the channel. A year and a half. I appreciate you, dude. I used to have the sideshow 1/6 scale Jabba's Hut, or Jabba's Hut. I'm guessing you mean Yoda's Hut. Talk about huge. Yeah, that thing is cool, man. It's hard to find now. Really hard to find. But thank you so much, man. 18 months. That is crazy. Year and a half. So cool, man. So I really appreciate all the support over the months. And speaking of that as well, Moose is celebrating 16 months of membership. Thanks so much, dude. Almost 2 years and a half. As I enjoy my collecting journey as I go along, I continue to learn more. I continually learn more new essential information. This week's lesson is Disney Designer Incredibles Fig and Hot Toys True Type Figs with Obama head sculpt. Congratulations. I have not seen those, but cool. Blue Tattoo says Squid Game is dope, great story, need more than just a G-Hunt figure. Yeah, they got to give us more. I agree. We got Chris Santos now. What's up, Figures and Fandom? What's up, Chris? Appreciate you tuning in, man. I'm seeing everybody say that the Rams stopped the Bears. Okay. This is pretty cool. I just don't know if I would like. I don't. The podium is cool, but yeah, just not. I like this. I like this. And one thing I will say, guys, I don't get it. I'm not sure why. But if you've been following me for a while, you know I got a problem with zippers on 1/6 clothing. I do not know why they cannot make this orientation of the zipper properly so it just hangs down straight rather than like on this little side thing. I don't get it. They can't make it like vertical and do it like an actual normal zipper. It's always like off to the side. Oh, that's funny. I don't know why they can never figure that part out. Zipper gate. Also, this head sculpt like doesn't really go with some of these action poses. I think that's always the toughest part when you get a head sculpt. Like what scene do you really want to make it for? What moments? And you can't really capture action scenes with this sculpt, but overall I think this actually looks pretty good. It looks like just like the show. Look at that. Look at zipper. It's not right. It attaches and everything. Let me find out Steve's got a zipper fetish. Oh man. It just can look, it just doesn't look right to me. I wish they would just make it so it just like sat like a normal zipper. It's not, it's to the side. Oh yeah, also like if they can make this mask, it'd be really easy for them to make a figure. They don't even need head sculpts. You could just do like that. You could just make one and just I guess what would they do? Maybe just do like all the different symbols in one package or something like that. So you could buy new multiples or something. I don't really, I guess I feel like that would probably make the most sense. Just give a bunch of various weapons and different, like the few different symbols in one box. See, I'm not crazy, MB Dyson. Zipper looks like a pop top, not zipper shaped either. There you go. I agree on the zipper orientation accuracy. Come on, Hot Toys. I know it's not that big of a deal. There must be just some type of limitation in how they do the zippers. This looks really good, man. I think the more serious poses for this, like I do think they did a really good job with the sculpt here. Bob says, yeah, the expression is great, but doesn't offer a variety of expressive posings. Yeah, that's just how it goes. The podium is a nice touch. I think that's cool. And I do like this, how they included all the different games. We're back on the zippers. It was weird. When I was first looking at this, I thought maybe like the proportions were a little off of the figure or something, but I think this actually looks pretty darn good. Some of the poses are a little weird, but yeah. Oh, they want a manga. Bib Fortuna waitlisted. I saw that. Oh, man. At some point, I'm going to have to pick that one up. I saw it went low stock a little bit ago. A few days ago, maybe. I like this pose. This is when they're playing red light, green light, I'm pretty sure. He's talking to him. Podium is cool, but it's pretty big. Like to have that in your display. I guess if you like, I don't know. Or what if you can actually stand like this? Also, do we know how his ankle articulates? Like, is this that's got to be a joint right there. Oh yeah, it is. You can see it. You can see the ankle joint right here. Actually doesn't look too bad. They kind of like lined it up pretty low on the shoe. I guess that's all right. Because I was just zipping something yesterday and had a hitch in it. Since it's hard to pull straight up with the zipper. Side zipper. See, man, zippers are crazy. The real game begins. That's actually pretty dope. I get through all of them. That's a cool shot. Yeah, this one's really good too. I mean, they did a nice job with the photos. I think that's all of them, guys. This is a pass for me. Not something that I want to get, but it's cool. I can appreciate for what it is. I just, like I said, there's some things that I see, shows, movies that I just don't really feel the need to collect, and this isn't something that's necessarily collectible for me, but cool if you want it. I think it's cool that they're doing Netflix stuff. Hopefully that means that they're going to end up doing more of that. So that's that one. And I think before this, that one was released, and then this one's interesting, man. So they did we'll move on to the next one here. They announced this TK Stormtrooper from the Bad Batch, which they're still going on the Bad Batch. They just must have an affinity and a love for these animated shows. But you get the TK Stormtrooper. White and weathered Stormtrooper armor, fabric undersuit. Okay. You get a couple different blaster rifles, 6 gloved hands. Okay, this is, oh yeah, magnetically attachable thermal detonator and attachable breathing device with tubes, so you can like switch it up. And then you get this poncho edition with the poncho and detachable sleeves. But where is Cal Kestis? Come on. Come on, man. Another year, another trooper. Yeah, Ryan, I think if they do an Imperial Crosshair, I'll be really happy. That would be really cool to get that figure. And an Imperial Cody also, I agree. I would really like to get both of those. Would love that. Johnny says, waiting to see if they drop some Stranger Things figures. I don't know, man. I don't know if they'll, maybe they'll do like the older, now that they're adults. I'll say this looks cool, man. I don't know if I'm a big trooper guy and stuff, but the animated stuff's a little bit different. I don't know that like I necessarily need this to go with my Bad Batch. Like I have the Bad Batch, I have like Boss and Scorch, and hopefully they're going to do Fixer and Sev at some point with the Clone Commandos, but I don't know if I necessarily like need this to go with the Bad Batch. I guess maybe it would look cool like next to them, maybe one on each side, but that's like a big commitment now at this point with how like they're pricing this stuff and how much other stuff is coming out. Also, did they say this is a fabric suit under there? They did. That does look like fabric. So they're doing like the fabric that they typically do with what looks like kind of like the other clones, I guess. CT says he's grabbing 4. Can't wait to see what the customers get their hands on these. Yeah, I mean, it would be cool to have multiples of these, no doubt. And I feel like you almost kind of have to. Because here's the basic. Here's one with the tubes. This poncho is actually pretty sick. And I think the poncho has like, what does it say? Detachable flaps on the arms too. That's kind of cool. This is actually pretty cool with this poncho. I'm not gonna lie, that actually looks pretty sick. Oh, and the goggles. So you can do like the goggles on it too. Yeah, man, this is one of those cool troopers, dude. Troopers are a rabbit hole. So yeah, special edition, you get the goggles and the poncho. I want to see one with the poncho arms off. I want to see these in live action. These are cool, man. Like even this is a cool look with the goggles on. Man, Bad Batch is such a cool line. I feel bad for the people who don't have, like, who weren't able to get crosshair. Man, those 5 are just such a cool way, and so cool we got it complete minus Omega. But yeah, just such a cool line. Yeah, exactly, John. Not gonna lie, the trooper in the poncho looks awesome. And I think the biggest thing for this is, and it really sucks that, what is it, 270 for this, and it's 235 otherwise. Yeah, I don't know why they had to jack the price up so high just to get the poncho and the goggles. Like typically it's the same price for the special edition exclusive. They did the same thing for Absolute Batman. Yeah, this is a cool design. Dang, I said I might. Don't know if I really need this one. The more I look at it, the more I want it. See, this is where they get you, man. This is cool. This is cool. Right, so I'm glad I didn't go down that rabbit hole, though. That's one thing about 6 scale collecting when you have limited space. Gotta really pick what you love. That's sound advice. Dogger says he wants these new Stormtroopers. Everyone's saying the Bears scored a touchdown. It's a tie game. Oh, it's looking like it's going to go into overtime. Woo, buddy. And it was on 4th down. Crazy. Yeah, this is where they get you right here. Dang, yeah, this look right here is sick with the poncho. But I'm just saying, like, Hot Toys, you gave us a poncho on this. Like, we have to get a Cal Kestis, man. For the Repub or Empire. Yeah, these are cool, man. These would go good with like some of these other troopers, mud troopers, which I don't have any mud troopers, but those are a cool trooper as well. Yeah, dude. So this is where it's tricky. Like the Bad Batch, like I have all 5 Bad Batch. I do have that Elite Squad clone, like the all black Elite Squad clone. I really hope they would do like an Imperial Crosshair. And then I do have one of the clone commandos, that like gray and white exclusive one. Getting a lot of these, like it would be cool to like flesh that out. The animated stuff is just sick, dude. And I really like the Bad Batch. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Yes, you get the poncho and the goggles. So, and this is the thing too, is I guess it's like you almost got to go, if you want both the ponchos, you got to go like 2 of those. If you want one with the poncho and the goggles, and then one with just the poncho. Yeah, it's a steep ask. Valkyrie says, I love the Bad Batch, but I still need Wrecker also. Do you have Crosshair, Valkyrie? You could get Wrecker for like reasonable price, I feel like. Omega would be cool, Big Dog Pound. I don't know, man. I don't know what they would do. They would probably have to do like an older version of her. Like the one from last Bad Batch season. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what do we got? This is really cool too, how you get this like, and this is one thing that I guess I just don't understand what Hot Toys does sometimes, because like they show that you can build out multiples of these, but I'm actually kind of surprised they did this as like a bundle, as like a bundle deal. Because I could also see them like this trooper right here with the life support device, breathing tubes. I could have seen them just release that as a they could have just released this as its own separate trooper with the breathing tubes. That poncho's sick, man. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. Dang it. Probably gonna have to get one of these. But yeah, they could. I'm surprised they're giving us all of this in one bundle, you know, to create multiple of them. That's pretty cool. They don't often, I feel like, don't do that all the time. So that is that's pretty cool. The plain one actually looks like the least appealing, I feel like. Like this one looks pretty cool. I like the tubes. That looks pretty. That's a good shot right here. But the poncho look is it for me. I love this look. This is one that I feel like I would I'd want. Walker says, I don't have Crosshair, but I'm scouring eBay for Wrecker. Wrecker's a great figure, man. They're all really good. They are all really good. We got My Father Django, super fan of the channel. What's up, dude? Hey, Steve. Hey, man, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. It's good to see you in here. Yeah, we're getting pilot, scout, and infantry looks. Yeah, it's very cool, man. Clint says Trooper looks cool, has some cool accessories, but I'm gonna have to pass. I'll be back after the OT. This man's excited about the Bears, dude. That was crazy. A crazy ending to regulation, according to the play-by-play in the chat. Blue Tattoo says he needs Wrecker as well. That's crazy that everybody like. I'm kind of surprised people missed out on Wrecker. I feel like what Crosshair happened, and then everybody like kind of panic ordered Wrecker because like Crosshair was like kind of hard to find. So maybe that's why. Then I remember Wrecker going waitlist, and then Tech is you can pretty much get Tech for like I think maybe around retail or a little bit more. Tech is my favorite one of the batch. Ryan says, yeah, with outfit options, that kind of makes you think this is a one and done chance to order kind of option. Yeah, I don't know how this one's gonna sell. It'll be interesting. But yeah, we'll see. This is one that I'm gonna keep my eye on. I like that poncho look. I still got to pick up this guy too. This all white clone commando at some point. I really want them to do the other named clone commandos, the Fixer and Sev, so we can complete like the grouping of those four: Scorch, Boss, Fixer, and Sev. Like they got to get on that. They got to get that figured out. Bugger says Tech is a great figure. Dude, Tech is so awesome, man. I mean, they're all really good. And I know you can get Echo and Hunter for really cheap. They're so inexpensive, but it's like, it's crazy because, yeah, it just kind of goes to show you how everything happened with COVID. Like when they really overmade those ones, and then the other ones, like Crosshair is like that anomaly limited figure where they just, I guess, didn't make as many of them because of what happened with the other ones. And then from there, it kind of just like, he just held value. I think he's still going for like, I feel like I see him regularly for like $750. It's crazy. So that's that, guys. We'll see what happens. we're going to get to next thing here, which is if you're not a member of the Facebook group, you can join by going down into the description right down below in the video and joining up on my Facebook group, Figures and Fandom 1/6 Scale Collecting News and Discussion Group. And in there, you'll be able to find a chat too. It's separate from the group, but it's my community chat that I made. You can come hang out with us and talk about figures as well. But I posted this yesterday in the afternoon, Q&A post for the show tonight. Drop your questions below. You can also ask them in the chat, but this is how we're going to end the show tonight, talking about some random questions. Ryan says, I feel like we should get at least one trooper a month due to the free ability to keep putting these molds out. I mean, they pretty much do. They do a lot of troopers a year. Yeah, I want more, but I know I shouldn't. So Q&A. CT603, how do you synthesize a methylated alkaloid? Answer, you need to be more specific. This one's like kind of like, should you plug this into Google or not plug it into Google? Aunt BK said, tips on collecting figures without breaking the bank. Dude, what a good question. And what a tough question. I think really the main thing is tips on collecting figures without breaking the bank is tough. I almost think like there's a couple different ways to go about it. I think at least one thing that's helpful, I think, is having a spreadsheet of whatever especially if you have a budget, like just put like, this is my budget on the spreadsheet. This is what I got. This is what I have to work with. This is how much, this is what's coming out that I might want, and just list it all out in front of you. That way you can visibly see numbers. For me, I think I'm kind of like, yeah, if I visibly see the number, I'm like, okay, this is what it all costs, the breakdown of whether I have it pre-ordered or if I want it. Yeah, so I think that's kind of part of it. Is visually being able to see it is helpful. CT says a movie reference. I do not know the reference. I do not know the movie that was in. It reminded me of Breaking Bad. MBI says, I think Obi-Wan might get a second season. They're at least considering. They should absolutely do Obi-Wan season 2. 100%. Fogger says, used to buy Hot Toys from Stock X, but since the tariffs, it's no longer worth it. Interesting. I never really got into using Stock X. Kevin Litchford, is J&D worth it? Too soon. Yeah, I'm sure you guys all saw, if you're in tune with 1/6 Scale Collecting, about how his J&D Joker eyelid like broke when he was adjusting the eyes. Pretty crazy. Yeah, that's really unfortunate to drop that much coin and then have that happen. And also it just seems like that's something that really shouldn't happen. I don't know, but is J&D worth it? Not to me personally. I would rather like, I feel like at that amount of money for a J&D figure, like you could take whatever figure you want and get like the perfect custom of whatever that is, whether that's a Batman, you want to get a custom head sculpt rooted for something and then get the clothes custom and stuff too. So I feel like, to me, I'd rather put that money elsewhere, but it does look, I feel like everybody in hand says it's the best figure they have. For some reason, the photos just look off to me a little bit in general for what you're paying for it, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe in person, it just looks really real. Boba Fett Cheese says, new Obi-Wan for the win. That'd be great. Yeah, Inart's Endo is going to happen. Brick says, what 3 fictional characters would make the best Jedis, not including Star Wars characters? CT says you could buy 4 TK troopers. Yeah, for the price of J&D, you could. There you go. And honestly, I probably would rather do that. I'd rather have 4 of those troopers. It's a good point. Rick, what 3 fictional characters would make the best Jedi? I feel like I gotta kind of go with like my favorite fictional characters. Steve Rogers, Captain America, would definitely be a dope Jedi. John Wick would be sick. Johnny says John Wick. Yeah, John Wick would be sick. Which 3 figure would make the best Jedi, not including Star Wars characters? I'm trying to think of another fictional character. Neo is a really good answer. Having 2 Keanu Reeves figures, Batman and James Bond. Yeah, that's a good one, man. I'm trying to think of a 3rd fictional character or something that I feel like would be good Jedi. Somebody from Lord of the Rings. Like a Lord of the Rings. CT says Gandalf. Yeah, like somebody from Lord of the Rings. Gandalf would be good. I will say that. I would say that too. We got my guy Mike Pause Literus in the house, super fan of the channel. What's up, Mike? I hope you're doing well, man. Hope everything is going good and you're at home, settled in, and getting some rest, my friend. Good to see you in here. We're just doing a Q&A to end out the show. It's going to be probably a little bit quicker of a show. Harry Potter, you're a wizard, Harry. Harry kind of already is a Force user, kind of. Denzel from Book of Eli. Ryan Stadler says, is there ever a thing as one too many figures of one specific character in the same exact outfit? Same exact outfit? I think yes. Like troopers are a little bit different, but if it's a character, like if you're doing same exact outfit, so if you had like I think a same exact outfit of like, yeah, like if you had a New Hope, Luke Skywalker, multiples of those, I think that's probably not something you really need unless you really love that IP and you want a couple from a different scene specific things. Like maybe you want a couple of the same Batman figure. I would say there's too many would be like going over 2 depending on the figure. You know, I think that's like as far as owning them. And Nick says Heath Ledger Joker. Oh, are you talking about Jedi or are you talking about one too many figures of a specific character to own? I guess you could fit both. Maximus from Gladiator would be a really cool figure. Johnny says Jedis all wear robes. Yeah, right? That's a good question. If like every single one of them does, I mean, I feel like they all have robes at one point. Yeah, Nick, I meant one too many. Nah, make him a Jedi. Monstar 2085 says anyone? Oh boy, we're opening up the can of worms. Is anyone else annoyed when a figure is announced and collectors complain about every single detail? Woo! Where do I start on this one, man? I am kind of torn. I would say man, I don't know. This is kind of, you can approach this from so many different angles as far as complaining about every single detail. I think it just depends. Like, I think to a point, and I don't like to really think of it as like, at least in my mind, like, I don't like to think of all the details. Like, I'm pretty detail oriented when it comes to collecting and stuff like that. And I'm pretty picky when it comes to like, especially things being damaged or something, or things being blatantly wrong. I can let some things slide, but I think also like we owe it to ourselves to kind of like have that expectation when you're talking about the cost of these, where it's like, I don't feel like the companies should be given a pass when they're charging what they are to take a shortcut and do something like that they could do better. So that's more where I think, where my issue, I think, is more so is like, I think we should kind of critique, and hopefully feedback is getting back to the ears of the people who make these products. But yeah, I'm not really like complaining about every single detail. I mean, in the bottom line, these are still mass produced, so it's kind of hard for them. They're gonna reuse stuff, and like I kind of have that expectation at this point because that's what Hot Toys has been doing. But yeah, I think that's, I guess, what I would say about that. I'm not really in the mindset of just like complaining about a figure when it's announced. I kind of stay away from that mentality, I guess you could say. Eric says, Valkyrie Magnus, what are the chances of episode 4 2.0, such as Tarkin, Kenobi, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker? One of two things is going to happen. They're going to do a New Hope 50th, and they're going to go crazy on the 2.0s, or they're going to do a New Hope 50th, and we're going to get like 2 figures. And it's going to be like a new Darth Vader it's going to be a New Hope Vader with a nylon suit. And it's going to be like a farm boy Luke Skywalker. And that's like all we'll get. I could see that potentially happening too. So it's honestly, dude, it's a crapshoot. It's just like how I thought for 25th anniversary of Phantom Menace, we were going to get Padawan Obi-Wan finally. And it didn't happen. So I don't know, man. Andrea says, will your collection ever be complete? What is the price range that would price you out of collecting? A price range that would price me out of collecting. I mean, what I would probably do is price range wise, like let's say these, God forbid, these things hit like 500 a piece regularly, all of them. What would probably do is, I don't think I'd be priced out of collecting, but I would shift to collecting a lot less. Will your collection ever be complete? Probably not, because when more stuff comes out, you kind of have to like, especially, well, I should say, if more stuff comes out, there's always going to be stuff that's going to be appealing to get. I feel like that they're going to keep going. So will it ever be complete? Probably not, dude. Like to the point of never having to get anything else. Probably not, just because like they're going to do 2.0s of stuff. They're going to replace stuff. Other new stuff is going to come out. It's a constant like evolution of the figures. So I don't know, but price range that would price me out of collecting, I guess, if every figure became like, yeah, if we're getting into like the $500 range on every single figure, something's going to change. That's a tough question. Chris Santos says, are there any Star Wars characters you like Hot Toys to make that they haven't made? Oh, that they haven't made, dude. Oh, man. Oh, shoot. Johnny says, the belt buckle on my farm boy Luke fell off and is disintegrating, so I definitely could use a New Hope 2.0 Luke. That thing is very, very dated. So, yes. Yes. Titus says, I think Disney's going to tell Hot Toys to do a lot for the 50th anniversary. Disney is going to play up the 50th. Yep. And I think this is part of the shift for Galaxy's Edge, changing towards OT, the original trilogy, at least in Disneyland for Galaxy's Edge. So I hope so. Hope you're right, Titer. Roman Helmet says, Lobot would be great. All of the bounty hunters, I really would like to get the bounty hunters. We don't have like Zuckuss, Forlom, Bosk. Like those would be so cool in the Empire Strikes Back case to get all of those guys. Zuckuss, Forlom, Bosk, Boba Fett, having them all in one case. Dengar, like having all 4 or all 5 of those would be sick. I think like those would probably be some Star Wars figures that they haven't made that I would like to see. Yeah. Yep. What's up, Brandon? Fan of the channel. Thanks so much for being here, man. I can't wait. Batman Returns Deluxe should be here this week. Nice, dude. Very nice. Very, very nice. Neil says top 5 exclusives limited Hot Toys will make for the 50th of A New Hope. Limited for 50th. I don't know, man. Man, I don't know. Neil Eric says, New Hope 50. I was thinking Proto Boba. Yeah, the prototype Boba Fett, the all white one, McQuarrie Vader, and an Owen and Brew toasted 2-pack. You know what? I could see them maybe doing some limited stuff like that. That would actually be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. I don't know. That'd be tough. New Hope 50th. Yeah. We got my guy Brick Harvest now. What's up, Brick? Man, the channel. Thanks so much for being here, man. I answered your question up here, Q&A. What 3 fictional characters would make the best Jedi Knight, including Star Wars characters? Captain America, Steve Rogers, John Wick, and Gandalf. That's what we got. McQuarrie Luke versus Massive Vader 2-pack. Yeah, McQuarrie would be cool. I just concept stuff is, it's cool. I just don't know if I would. I don't know if I would need it necessarily. Ooh, everyone's Batman Returns is shipping. Where's mine at? Did everybody just get the notification for that? Yeah, Tiger says Sideshow re-release is best for bounty hunters. I agree. I think that could be a possibility. Maybe after they do Scum and Villainy, they go back to Empire. Brick says love those answers. Nice. We're working our way down the list here. Austin says, what figure from Hot Toys and Art would you like to see announced this year? Hot Toys, I really just want them to announce Cal Kestis. Come on, man. Come on. They've really been hitting, they've really been using or they've been doing a lot of the figures that I wanted. Like I really wanted Savage Press, I really wanted Darth Revan. Those were like my top wants for Star Wars. But Hot Toys Cal Kestis, that's a figure that I would like to see announced this year. Is Cal Kestis or Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi from Phantom Menace. In art, I really want to see Frodo and Sam, like for sure, announce this year. I really hope they do. They got to keep going at the Fellowship. I just saw, speaking of Fellowship, I just saw Fellowship of the Ring, and I just saw Fellowship and Two Towers because they came back to theaters for the 25th anniversary Friday and Saturday, and what a treat. My gosh, those movies are still goated. I'm going to see Return of the King on Thursday. Can't wait. But yeah, that's what I'd say. Brent says, finally got Captain Enoch. Cool figure, man. Enoch's cool. We got Bowden Dynasty now. So what's up, dude? Thanks for being here. For your Star Wars Hot Toys, you use the Hot Toys USB Sabers or Ironware customers or something else? I use something else. And if you're in the United States, I will show you right now. I'll pull it up so you can see it. There's a guy that you must be are you a new in the chat? New listener? If you are, appreciate you being here. Haven't seen your name before. Unless this is just your handle and you go by a different name. But this is what I use, this place on eBay. Fulcrum Customs on eBay. His sabers. So here's like the single saber. And this is what it looks like, kind of different, the different pictures of them. But the wire comes out, like you can see it. The wire, oh shoot, you're not seeing it right now. There you go. The wire comes out of the base of the blade, and then you plug that into, you just do that. You drop it right into the hilt, and then the wire sticks out. So you don't need to modify your Hot Toys blade, and you don't need to buy another blade. And he's in the United States, which is really, really nice. Yeah, this is where I get all my custom sabers from, because the United States, it gets them out really quick, like within a week. Sometimes like you'll have it within a week or two. They're considerably cheaper than if you go with one of these other custom makers that's in like a different country. And And you can use my code at eBay checkout, Fandom10, and that'll get you 10% off of this price. So you save yourself some money, and this is really good tech. Like, this is really comparable to these other custom ones on the market, for a better price, and they look really good. You can see mine behind me. Here, let me go full screen. But the like I said, just type in Fulcrum Customs LED Saber on eBay, and I think it's in the description in my down below too. He does light kits and stuff as well. So there you go. You can see him right here in the background. There's Ahsoka, there's Shin and Balin. You can see Jedi Luke right over here. I'm pretty sure that's all the ones you can see right now. But yeah, they're great, man. Dang, and the Rams won. Sorry to my guy Clinton. Dang. Neil says, I mean, 9 Cowers replaying Fallen Order over the holidays. Great game. Oh, man. I'll just check out the pic of Steve. Oh, man. Sam Darnold. It's hilarious, bro. Oh, nice, dude. I'm gonna check them out. Yours look nice and bright. That's why I was asking. Thanks for all the information. I've been here before, but it's been a long time when you were still under Evil Sneaker. Oh, the throwback, dude. But yeah, they are really bright. Like, they're pretty comparable to the brightness is really comparable to like an Ironworks Saber, brightness wise. So yeah, they are they are definitely they're definitely worth looking into for sure. Down go the Bears. Crazy. Danny Spotcha says top 3 2.0s you want to see from Star Wars. My answer is A New Hope Luke Skywalker is definitely one that I want. I think that's kind of a given at this point. Artisan Qui-Gon would be really good. Artisan Count Dooku, I don't feel like I need an Artisan Count Dooku. I don't really feel like I need a Count Dooku redone other than just to get the rolling eyes. I think that figure has great like a great likeness already. That would really be it. I think people just want the 2.0 Count Dooku so they can have, they can have Dooku. But that figure's still great, man. It holds up. Big pose around back, baby. What's up, man? Just like my pats. Let's go. Johnny says, I agree with Danny Park's entire top 3 2.0s list. Yeah, Artisan Qui-Gon is one of those artisans that I think would just be really, really nice. I wish they'd do Tarkin again. I don't know if they will, man. I could see them just not touching Tarkin again. I don't know, though. Sorry, Clinton. Sorry, man. Tough loss. Tough loss. And he says, I think they can make the likeness even better now with Dooku. Yeah, they probably could. I just like, that figure's so good already. I'm trying to think what other 2.0s I'd want to see from Star Wars. I think really what I want, and I know they did it twice. I really want them to do a proper Return of the Jedi Luke that you don't have to like kit bash with like the Mando head sculpt on the Return of the Jedi body. Like, I want a true Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker. It's my favorite version of Luke, all black outfit. I had to kit bash mine. But yeah, that's the one 2.0 from Star Wars that I want probably the most. Because yeah, that's like the most nostalgic, best version of Luke for me. Yeah, man, it's just that one can't beat that one. Yeah, Anakin was good. New ones are definitely better. I agree. That's all the Q&A questions within there. Dave says Jabba the Hutt should come from Hot Toys. I don't know if they'll do it, man. Sideshow is like, I think they got something going on with Sideshow. Like, just like how like Sideshow isn't redoing the do back. Hot Toys was able to do it, probably because Sideshow maybe said like, we're not going to redo it. I don't know, man. It's weird. And Jabba's getting reissued from Sideshow, so I don't see Hot Toys really doing it. I don't see why they would. I mean, this is, of course, they just did Empire Hanzo anniversaries don't matter. Yeah, they don't. John says, I agree with you. See, Jedi Luke is needed. Never was a big fan of Luke's look in Empire. Yeah, it's okay. I like Bespin Luke too. I've always preferred Jedi Luke, man. My favorite version of the character. It's my favorite arc for the character as well. Love it. Love it. What else, guys? What other questions? I know it's gonna be kind of a short show because there's just not much news, but I still wanted to come on, do a quick show, talk about some stuff, hang out with you guys. Big Dog Pound says, I know it's wishful thinking. I would buy Hot Toys times NFL 1/6. That would be a crazy rabbit hole if they did that. That would be crazy. Fig Post says, yo, Fix the Fandom, do you like the Image Studio Logan? I think the sculpt, I think it's a cool, like, I think it's sick. I think it's like pretty cool he's doing that. I think the sculpt needs some work though. I do like the figure. I've always wanted like an actual true Logan figure like that, but yeah, the sculpt needs to be better. Oh my gosh, Danny, are you down to rank Star Wars Hot Toys with me again? Dude, that was like a 3.5 hour show, and there are so many more Star Wars figures now because that was like probably 3 years ago. It'd be like a 5-hour show. Parker says, thanks, Steve. The Sunday scaries aren't on my mind. Dude, that's what I'm here for, man. Love to see it. Love to see it. Fig Post says, looks good to me, especially with the rolling eyes. That is nice. He's putting those in there. I think that is cool. It's a cool figure. It's a good value, I think, too. I think like the all-in price was relatively decent. Every time it would take just three hours just for Ahsoka figures. Oh, that's funny. Hour and a half show to rank every Star Wars thing. That would be crazy, bro. I don't think it would take an hour and a half just of us going back and forth of what we think is a better figure. That'd be tough. That would be tough. We're moving on to Denver, the return of the dynasty. Let's go. Oh. Well. That's what I got. That's what I got for you guys. Dang, everyone left. We got 22 in the chat. Everyone dipped out, but I suppose it's football time. And Brick's here. Thank you, Brick. Thank you. Thank you. What do we got coming up? What do we got coming up? The normal, the usual. I'll be back probably. Actually, hold on, because we'll see, because I might watch the games actually next Sunday, but then again, too, my birthday is on January 27th. Do I want to do a birthday show? NFC Championship is at 5:30 my time. AFC is at 2 my time. I mean, Dyson, what trooper will they announce next? Any guesses? I think they're going to do a limited Purge Trooper variant just to rub it in our face. They're going to go back to the Purge Trooper that came out, the Purge Trooper Commander, and make one of those other ones that has the different color pauldron or whatever. And then not do Cal. They're still not going to do Cal Kestis. Just make Cal Kestis, bro. Yep. You want me to make them? Maybe I'll do it. What's up, Maximum Flex? Appreciate you being here, man. This is a new name in the chat. Clone Commander Bly, that'd be a great figure. That'd be cool. Commander Gree would be great too, man. I really want those name clones. Love it. Yeah, 41st. Yeah, give me those. Oh, Valkyrie wants a birthday show. Ooh. Palpatine and Throne 2.0. Nick, I don't watch football. That's the one with the baskets. Oh boy. Yeah, episode 1, Obi-Wan. Yeah, Queen Amidala would be great. I don't know. I don't think Young Yanni's gonna happen. Next week I'll probably do a show still next Sunday, is my guess. Maybe I'll do a game time decision. They'll make Turgle. What's up, Crevis 1138? Thanks so much for being here, man. Long time fan of the channel. Channel member. They'll make Turgle before Cal Kestis. That'd be nuts, dude. That would be nuts if they actually gave us a Turgle. That would be nuts. My guy, Valkyrie Magnus, with the $10 reduce. I appreciate you, bro. Birthday coffee for me? A $10 coffee? I'm gonna have to get me something crazy, dude. I appreciate you, man. You did not have to do that. That is very kind of you, even though it's a little bit early. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 days till my birthday. My birthday's a week from Tuesday. But you know what? I'm going to save every cent of this and have it ready for Tuesday so I can get myself a nice... I really just drink black coffee and like Americanos. So, but I really appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you, dude. You did not have to do that, but very generous of you, and thank you so much, man. She's gonna order a latte. I ain't ordered no latte. Moose, you are so generous. I'm cheap. I'm a cheap F. All right. Thank you, Valkyrie. That was a good way to end it, dude. I appreciate it. Maybe I'll actually get a breakfast somewhere with that money. Breakfast sandwich. I mean, says coffee and a muffin. Muffins are good. Fig Post is episode 1's my final domino to complete my prequels. I'd also take a Duke in 2.0. Yeah, that would be really, really cool, man. Yeah, Commander Bly would be great. Bring it all. And we got to be getting probably pretty close to... we got to be getting close to some releases here. We're in the window for a lot of stuff. But all right, guys, I'm going to sign off in about 1 minute. Any last words? Please say them in the chat. And we shall see you next week. And please hit the like button before you go. I really, really appreciate that. Sorry for such a short show, but I got nothing else to talk about. Keep the Terminator love going in 26 with Sarah, Reese, and John. Interesting. I think Inart's going to do some of this. I really do, because Hot Toys is slacking. Brad's a great stream. Thank you, man. Pretty quick show, but I always enjoy doing shows. It's always fun. Yeah, they need to finish a Delta Squad, please. Please. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said, low-key show for the for tonight. Quick show, just a couple figures to talk about, not too much stuff, but and I know, yeah, people are watching football and whatnot, and Hot Toys has been slow lately. There really hasn't been much to talk about, so maybe I'll try to come up with some other slower topics but still had a good time hanging out with you guys. Appreciate your guys' time, and I hope you all have a nice Sunday. If you're off tomorrow, I hope you enjoy that time off, and if you're not, well, I hope this helped you get rid of your Sunday scaries anyways. But all right, guys, have a great rest of the night. Have a wonderful week, and I should likely see you next week. Have a good one, everybody. Go Pats. Collect carefully.